Let's pivot the conversation and talk about Singapore a little bit more as a digital asset ecosystem as well as a fintech hub. For anyone that isn't following the development of blockchain and digital assets in Asia Pacific, Singapore, in my opinion, is one of the leading, if not the leading market in the region,
Yeah,
particularly due to the Monetary Authority of Singapore's
yeah.
approach to developing regulation, its embrace of new financial technology and forward-thinking vision. Binru, what makes Singapore's digital asset ecosystem unique and competitive compared to other global fintech hubs? And what strategic advantages does Singapore offer that make it an attractive hub for blockchain and digital asset businesses?
Many factors, many factors. I think we're first one of the first few that really opened up to embrace blockchain companies into Singapore. So being forward-looking, our regulator being forward-looking, I think that's very important because it is easy to kind of wait and see, follow trends a little. But the Singapore government, I think, especially MAS, has been very forward-looking in terms of embracing new tech. The Singapore Fintech Association started before the Blockchain Association. So, and right now we have, I think, if I'm not wrong, about 1,000 members in the Singapore Fintech Association. And it's a matured, it's very matured association, all kinds of fintechs from AIs. There are also some blockchain companies there. And so, given that the last decade we have been very open, I think we are also one of the first few countries that has grants, very clear grants that's targeting startup technology or accelerator programs. So when I checked in with the other countries, not maybe they're generic development funds, but then they're not so focused in bringing these startups here. Yeah, so I think that's one component. The other component is perhaps unique to Singapore. We are quite international despite our small size. So even race-wise, racial harmony-wise, I mean, all kinds of. So you can be from India, you can be from Middle East, US, and you kind of most expats feel quite at home in Singapore. Yeah, so we attract quite a bit of an international presence. Our geography reach to Southeast Asia, I think, is also a definitely an advantage because for a lot of startups that wants to find a spot in Asia Pacific to spearhead into, say, Indonesia or Thailand, a very easy geography will be Singapore so that your expats can be here. Increasingly is also changing as the landscape. I'm seeing also a lot of expats are able to go live in Malaysia or in Thailand. Yeah, but you know, for the longest time, Singapore is an easy place for expats. So I think many components has helped us along to be a good area for startups. And a lot of times you also realize that their business may not necessarily be in Singapore. So a lot of these startups, their actual clients are in Indonesia, in Thailand, in Vietnam, yeah, and which is a couple hours of flights away.